Never remain the same again. You will never be a pessimist if you listen to this message, guys. The world is full of negativity. All the things that we don't understand is always moving around us, But choose what you want to dwell on. Choose carefully what you want to believe in. Choose carefully what you are going through. And then you decide to do that which is good out of it. Because when you're in a relationship, you are living in an illusion that you can never live without that person you are in a relationship with. But unfortunately, if they move out, you still find a way of how to live your life. And you will live for real. You will never die. So let's live out that life of illusion that comes in our heads, but rather be alive and well in doing something that will help yourself to advance your knowledge, to do that which is good. Because at the end of the day, when you squeeze an orange, what does it come out? It will come definitely an orange juice. Is there a possibility of banana juice or apple juice or something like that when you squeeze an orange? No! So, what you have built yourself on, what you have on your inside, if it is aid, peace, help, assistance, kindness, grace, whatever it is that you have within you, that is what exactly you're going to let out. If somebody insulted you that you're stupid, you're an idiot, does that make you an idiot? Because people have a right to their opinion. They can say whatever they want to say, but you have to choose what you want to believe on. You have to choose carefully what you want to dwell on. A lot of thoughts that will come even in our heads, but flip over the page. Look at the page where you have been doing something amazing, something good, and you are going ahead to transform your life and to do amazing things. You are not yet married, you want to marry, but you have never told the person you want to marry that I want to marry you. Make that move. Try to tell the person you love the person, you do that is what is going to help you. You're producing children, but you're only producing girls. Your husband is complaining. Your relatives and all the relatives of the husbands are complaining. It's not your choice, it's God's gift unto you. So, choose what you need to dwell on. You've got to keep on your lane. If you cannot produce boys, what do you have to do? Do you have to kill yourself? No! It's God's gift unto you. Just pray for a child who is a boy, but at the end of the day, God has the best choice for all of us. If we produce girls or boys, all that matters is human lives. It's important. They are all important people in our lives. So don't kill yourself. Don't try to treat yourself so badly. You are in a relationship. You are in a marriage actually. For 10 years you have never produced. Everybody is complaining. Things are not right. Go and adopt one. Go and adopt a kid to start to live with. Because you cannot produce naturally. But even then, think along the lines when Abraham was promised that he would bear a child, and their age was already, beyond the producing age. They were wondering, how could this happen? But it takes faith. It takes to believe that is what will come through. And they produced Isaac. And again, the Lord wanted them to sacrifice Isaac because they wanted to test their faith. Things may not be okay, and now it has come okay. There will be another trial that will try to, push you out, but, you've got to keep on believing and doing things that will help to transform your life. That is what is going to help you. You cannot produce a kid, go and adopt one. If you cannot adopt one, stay on your positive lane. Don't let anybody to negatively speak you out. Let us avoid things that are not right around us. If somebody abuses you, that does not change you to being that. That is their opinion, and they have a right to their opinion. But you have to choose what you want to believe on. It's not your fault that they are growing through hate and all the negative things within themselves. It's not your problem. You choose what you want to dwell on. If you want kindness, peace, love, that is what the world will also send back unto you. That is the most important thing. What we surround ourselves with is what will ultimately come back unto us. If you are thinking on the negative things, you cannot make it, you cannot do this, you are thinking of, what can the world give me, who can give me what, that is what the world will also be coming back unto you to ask you that. Remember what John F. Kennedy said, the President of the United States. He said, don't ask what the nation will give unto you, but ask yourself, what can you give to America? So ask yourself, what can you give to your nation? Ask yourself, what can you give to yourself? Surround yourself with people who matter, people who will add positivity, people who will bring peace unto you. Those are the people we should surround ourselves with. Have peace, kindness, cheer someone, assist someone. Those are the things that will always keep coming back around us. Let me tell you a story about Mrs. Thompson and Teddy. It's a story of all the, it's a story that has always been there in the early 90s, So the thing is, Mrs. Teddy he was a teacher, and she was teaching the Teddy and the rest with their colleagues, and she would give gifts to these people, but incidentally she would mistreat Teddy and stuff like that. But then there was a point when she was giving stuff to the kids, and she was giving bracelets and gave to Teddy and perfumes to these kids, but for Teddy was a cheaper one, plus the perfume all cheap, and immediately she opened to give it to Teddy. All the children started giggling, they were laughing, they were doing all sorts of things. So she wondered, she had to go and then look at the history and of Teddy, and then she saw that in the beginning Teddy was doing well, he was progressing, and then second term comes, lost the mom, third term comes, the dad is moving, not giving enough time for Teddy, the relationship was not good and stuff like that. So Teddy was really getting off, but then she realizes that she needed to be a teacher to help this kid to grow up in a way that will help, And so she cried. After crying, she was devoted to help Teddy to work out things, not to treat Teddy differently than the other students. And so immediately that changed the whole thing. She kept on, doing the best to teach this Teddy. So later on in life, Teddy grew, Teddy graduated, Teddy became, he had his degree, he became the MD, he was a doctor, he wanted to marry, he called this teacher up to come, Mrs. Thompson, to come and take the seat for the mom, because the perfume she gave him, she sprayed it actually, Teddy sprayed that perfume, on her, and then she said, with that perfume, you really smell like my mom did, like you are my mom, So out of that was the one which made Mrs. Thompson to go and cry and look for the history. And so she made a change in her perspective to treat this kid in a different way. And so even the day when Teddy was marrying, he invited her to come and sit on the mother's seat, And then Teddy said, you have been my best teacher, but Mrs. Thompson said, no, you are the one who made me to be a good teacher, So let's have those kind of people around us to help us to progress, to do things in a better way. That is going to help us. If you are a teacher, do your best. If you are doing whatever it is that you're doing, do your best to make sure that you are helping people to live and transform their lives on the best way possible. Don't die with your music inside of you. There is a lot of music playing inside of us, but we are not willing to listen to that music which we are supposed to be living and giving unto the world. There's a lot of music inside of us, but we do not want to listen to it. God has already put that music in us, that you need to write a book, you need to make your own TV, you need to make this and that, but you're not willing to do that. Let us go back to a place of peace where we can do that which God has put unto our lives. And then we will start living a fully fledged life. You want to marry someone? Go ahead and propose to them. You have never told them, but go ahead and propose to them. Go and tell them, I want to marry you like this and this and this. That is what is going to help you. And above all, let's find time to meditate on things, that are going to help us, that is going to awaken our spirit. A time when we can connect with God. Ultimately, that is what is going to help us to reconnect with our source, the person who gave us life. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. Enjoy it to the fullest, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to enjoy your life. Live as if it is your, it's going to be your last. A lot of mistakes we did in the past cannot determine our future. Rule cannot change the story. But determination, self-esteem, raised high, courage to move through the things. Because at the end of the day, the mind that created a problem, you can never use it to solve the same problem that you've been undergoing. So you've got to change your mind. That is seen in Romans 12:1. That you've got to renew your mind. Live as if you are, you are supposed to be a blessing to the world. You are supposed to be, living as a living sacrifice unto God. That is what is going to help us to change our lives around, and we will have the agility to move through the past mistakes and our history to do that which is good. And imagine things that you want to be as if they were already in place. That is what is going to help us to catapult us nearer to the things that we want. Imagine it is already there. I had a friend, my friend called me up, was like, Hitler, I need you to help me. I said, what? Then she said, I need you to help me buy this dress, and the dress is worth this amount of money. The dress is almost my salary for a whole month. And incidentally, I've been reading a book which it has been titled, Get Out of My Life. So, we are the people to do that which we want. Imagine that which you want and work on that which you want. That is the thing. So what you have, be contented with that which you have. Have the right sets of minds around you, because a ripe banana, if it stays near a ripe banana, it will ultimately, it will change, it will make it to ripen very fast. Or alternatively, you can change the temperature of that banana, which is unripe yet, to a different temperature. Then it will make it to really, ripen really quick. So, could it be you that you want to change the people around you? Could it be you that you need to, have different sets of people around you? Work on that. Ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourself. Peace. But remember to be positive, because you guys are, talented. You're great personalities. You have all it takes to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, take good care of yourself. Peace from me to you, and God bless all of you. See you in the next video. Just check it out, Ochan Hitler. That is it on YouTube.